Back to school is going to be here before we know it. I'm not trying to push off summer, but this is a question that comes up a lot in real estate because we deal in 30, 60-day timeframes. And folks constantly ask myself and our amazing team, what's the best place for a family to move to? And that's all going to be subjective. So what we're going to do in this next video here is give you a great resource and share with you some of the information on this particular website that's going to answer everything you need to know if you're thinking about having your family make a move or relocate to the greater Philadelphia area and the suburban market in Philadelphia. So if you like what you hear, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and if you want to schedule a call with our team about your real estate needs, you can do that with a link in the comments. So this question comes up, where's the best suburban place for my family to move to? Where are the best schools? And as real estate agents, we've got to be very careful in telling you what a better school district is or where you should move to. There's a lot of reasons for that have to do with fair housing. What we can do is give you great resources. And there's a website out there, it's called niche.com, and they constantly put out these lists. And one of these lists that they just posted was the best suburbs to raise a family in the greater Philadelphia area. And they ranked all the different towns here, but here's the thing. It's based on reviews from actual people that live in the communities, which to me is what you want, because there's going to be marketing websites to move here, move there. Here's why we're on this list. The people that live in the communities are what make the communities a great place to live. Sure, you want local amenities, home prices, all that stuff, and we can help you with all that. You want to know what kind of community you're moving into, and the location and the neighborhood matter more than anything else. So if you go to their website here, and I'm just going to read some of the examples that they have. I mean, you can filter out by area type, city, neighborhood, suburbs, or towns. Then they have public school grades, A through D, cost of living, and they have $4 signs. They have $1 sign, $2 signs, $3 signs, $4 signs. You get the point. Who lives here? And they have three options: families, young professionals, and retirees. Importance of walkability, crime and safety, A through D, and homes in the area, singles, large apartment buildings, small apartment buildings, townhomes, home ownership if it's most own, most rent, or balanced. They even have politics on there, which I'm not even going to touch. Importance of things to do. They have bars, restaurants, coffee shops, and parks. That sounds like a lot of the things people consider when they're moving to a neighborhood. So then they ranked, and they have all kinds of lists. So one is best for families. One is best places to live, most diverse, best to buy a house, best public schools, cost of living. They have healthiest, outdoor activities, best for young professionals, best for retirees. So this is going to give you a lot of the information that real estate agents aren't going to be able to give you, at least a good one who knows the laws. And that's not something we ever advise on here, but a great thing to do is kind of drive around neighborhoods and see what's going on. So you've got all these ways you can filter here. And they have schools, places to work. I mean, it's a really incredible resource that's going to give you a lot of information that's not easy to get from a real estate agent because of the fair housing laws. So if you go to this list, right, they have the best suburbs to raise a family in the greater Philadelphia area. Number one's Chesterbrook. Number two's Devon. Those are almost the same. Chesterbrook obviously has more townhomes, a little more affordable than Devon. It's a larger community. It's also like right across 252, literally adjacent to each other, having gone to high school in Devon and understanding that. So there's a lot of things here. And then you can go in and they have, under Chesterbrook, just as an example, here's 56 reviews you can read. And it talks about everything that you want to know. So it tells you the population, the median home value, the median rent, if it's dense, if it's rent, if it's owning, all sorts of stuff. And they even show maps and everything else. So you've got a really easy way to navigate things like schools, crime, and other things that are really tough to answer as a real estate professional. Devon's got 17 reviews. Number 3 is Penn Wynn. I don't live too far from there, over in Wynwood. And they talk about things that there's, historic parks, there's libraries, there's mature landscaping, stuff that you would know if you drive through. But as someone maybe relocating out of the area, it's going to be a great resource. So we could go on and on in this list. And the list is kind of funny because they have Chesterbrook and Devon as 1, 2. They're adjacent. And then 3, 4 is Penn Wynn and Ardmore. I used to live in Ardmore. Also adjacent. They're literally like right next to each other. Number 5 is Rose Valley, and number 6 is Swarthmore. Another example of where they're literally adjacent to each other. They got the same school systems. They're different communities that are right next to each other. So very, very interesting here. Upper Euclid Township's number 7. That's out in Downingtown. Number 8 is East Marlboro, down in the Kennett Square, Unionville, Chadds Ford area. Then you got Jersey. Haddonfield is number 9. And it goes on here and explains everything. So this is going to be a great resource for you. But here's the thing. You can believe what you want online. The more you do your own research, go drive through these neighborhoods, check them out, look at some of the places they're talking about, get in touch with a real estate professional about the housing side so you can see what your options are there, because a lot of times these other websites, they don't give you the most up-to-date information. It's going to be one piece of the puzzle when making a big financial decision when it comes to where you want to buy your next property or where you want to move to. Niche.com, highly recommend it.